What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Buena nit, kulis. Buena tarde, tutom. We are live for the live draw watch along as we do see who our opponent will be in the semi-final of the Copa del Rey. They're doing the women's one as well. It's the first time they've ever done a men's draw alongside the women's draw as well. So might be happening later than we expected. Of course, our opponents that we could draw are on the screen. We're either going to get Real Sociedad, Atletico Madrid, or Athletic Club. For me personally, I don't really care. Each one that we draw has their pros and cons. As long as we have second leg at the Camp Nou, I'll take it. That is what I will take the most. That's what I want the most. But some people are saying, do you want Atletico now? Do you want Atletico in the final? I'd rather Atletico over two legs, but then again, I don't want a two-legged affair. For me, I'll take Sociedad. Athletic Club to Atletico Madrid. Maybe that could be a little bit difficult for them, but we will wait and see. But hopefully everyone's having a fine morning and afternoon. Bilbao's the easiest. Real Sociedad, Athletic Club. Were you watching from the RFEF Federation channel? Atletico smacked Betis G's. Yeah, they cooked them, man. I watched that game thinking Betis might have something for me. It sucks that all the quarterfinals, all four away teams won. Barcelona, Sociedad, Bilbao, and Atletico. I was really hoping that Alaves, Valencia, or Betis had something for me. None of them had anything for me. I think on paper, Sociedad would be the easiest for Barcelona. These are three difficult away games though for Barcelona. Anahueta, San Mamés, and the Wanda Metropolitano. So, I think each one you draw is going to have their pros and cons. Sociedad is quite dog shit too. Yeah, that's why I take Sociedad the most over two legs. But to be honest, I don't really care. As long as for me the second leg is at the Camp Nou, I'll take it. Atletico Madrid's women's team is also in the semi-final of the women's Copa del Rey. So Barcelona and Atletico Madrid both have their women's teams in the Copa del Rey semi-final. Alaves missed a penalty, yeah. We'll smash Bilbao. I want Bilbao. Yeah, I think the question is, do you want Atletico now or in the final? Of course, over two legs, it's kind of hard for them to scam a win against us. But in the final, they can park the bus, counterattack us. So I want Sociedad and hoping Bilbao can knock out Atletico Madrid over two legs. Just back from semester exams and we're cooked good. How are you, sir? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Just waiting for the draw to happen. We smashed Bilbao earlier. Sociedad is undefeated in 2026. They can hold that first loss against us. I'm not too bothered. But they will be doing the women's Copa del Rey semi-final draw first. They're gonna make the men wait a little bit. And head to Tenerife, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, and someone else for the women's team. Have you seen Lukman's performance? Wow, yeah, he played alright. People were like glazing his performance, I think, a bit too much. I want Atletico. I mean, I'll take Atletico, but that's a hard game, It's not going to be easy. If we get Atletico, that means we play them next week. The first leg's going to be next week, so. And we have no Pedri right now. And that'll be like Rafinha's probably first game back from injury, so. Look, is undefeated in finals, so just go past the semis and we're all good. Where can I watch the draw? You can watch it on the Spanish Football Federation YouTube channels. World's best cities for 2026. Barcelona ranked 10th. Like it. Flick is also doing his press conference right now for the Mallorca game. But with the women's going first, he might not be able to get his live reaction to the draw. So we'll see. Well, maybe we'll talk about it in the match preview later on today. Perhaps. Levante, oh wow. So Levante, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Tenerife are the four teams for the women's team. Atletico is in good form. Better to dodge them now that we just wait for them to drop off like they always do. Exactly. I want Atletico man in the semis, not in the finals. I understand that too. Orsa boy, have you seen Madrid wearing masks and training gear? It's scary for us. I'm not scared. Well, donation. What's up, everyone in the live chat? Thank you so much for the donation. Appreciate it. Let me know who you guys want in the live chat. I'm just gonna run and turn off a light. I'll be right back. We're back, boys. We're back. Do you rewatch your old videos? That's so weird to ask. I was doing that last night. So weird. I do it sometime for nostalgic. Especially if I want to know about like an old match and what my thoughts were. I'll do it. Those mass Madrids use aren't scary. It's just to see how players are on the physical level. But yeah, I'm not scared by those. Can't wait to see Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. I wish. Rafinha and Pedri will play in the Copa. Rafinha, yes, but not Pedri. Pedri won't be back next week. Pedri needs like another 2 weeks, so we'll definitely be playing the first leg of the Copa del Rey without Pedri. So keep that in mind for sure. Y'all been watching Messi. And you've been watching Hesse Bissau. That kid really good. Is that Belgian winger? We need to give Nico more spanking. I want Bilbao, but I think they're doing the females. They are doing the females right now, yeah. Where to watch the draw? You can watch it on the YouTube, the Federation YouTube channel. This is the first time they've done the women's draw with the men, so probably because they want to prolong it even more. Flick is doing his press conference right now. Fermin Lopez did have a contract renewal ceremony in about 20 minutes as well, so that'll be interesting. Bring on any team. That trophy is ours. Apparently, Messi has decided to come back to Barca by Barca. Not to play. He's gonna come back and live in Barcelona. Maybe he'll be involved with a club like a sporting director or something like that, but not to be a player. What do you think Barca will play against? I think we're gonna draw either Sociedad or Bilbao. I think the Federation want a Barcelona Atletico Madrid final. So I think we'll get Bilbao or Sociedad. TBH. I want Sociedad really badly. I mean, again, second leg of the Camp Nou is all I want. Have you seen Ballon d'Or rankings by goals? Yeah, it was what Mbappe won, then Lamine, then like Holland or something like that. Koundé is the weak line in our team. His level has dropped. His level has dropped dramatically. Dramatically. Alright, they're gonna start with the women's draw. Here we go. Let's see, I guess we can see since we're already here. I'm waiting for the Madrid and Atletico game at the Bernabeu. When is that, by the way? Madrid are gonna win that easily. Unless Atletico have something for us. When is that game? I feel like it's like coming up. Not until March, not another month. The first and second leg of the Copa del Rey would already happen by then. Can you speak Arabic? Naam habibi. Sure I is. Alright, women's draw starting. Do you think the draw is rigged because you said the Federation wants FCB ethnic minorities? Nothing in football, nothing in this world is not rigged, I would say. But here we go for the women's, let's see. Salam, wa alaikum assalam. So women's draw, first ball is out. Levante is out first with the women. Fran misses 20 chances to score 1. We have to be lethal. In front of goal, yeah, 100%. Who's your favorite Barca player besides Messi? PK power. Tell me, Barca boy, isn't Fran made for Chelsea? They keep the striker they had in the past. He's ever played for Chelsea? Is he made for Chelsea? Maybe. Chelsea want to have him. Make a bid. Madrid will not win. Mark my words, they will lose Atletico in front of their own fans. Hopefully, that'll be nice. Lookman is cooking, by the way. I wouldn't say cooking, but you know, had a good game. Thoughts on Lookman for 40 million? Good deal. I think it comes with a little bit of a risk and baggage. Atletico Madrid get Levante, which means that Barcelona get Tel Aviv. So look, they're setting up a Barcelona Atletico Madrid Copa del Rey final for the women's team, and you're telling me it's not rigged for the men's team? Come on. Big up, fam. Big up, big up. We won't win the UCL with that defense. Yeah, that defense ain't holding nothing, bro. Ain't holding nothing. So women's Copa del Rey is done. Atletico Madrid got Levante and Barcelona get Tel Aviv. Let's move on to the men's now, please. So we want to be drawn out second, by the way. Look, when Julian Alvarez is like Lautaro and Thuram, we'll see how they work together. To be fair, football is like WWE. Whatever generates the most attention and money will happen. Or do Barcelona and Real never play in the UCL because they try to set up a Clásico final? Most times, yeah. Where can I watch the draw? On the Spanish Federation channel. I have a feeling if Barca draw against Atletico Madrid, Ferran Torres will have a game of his life. Bro, I don't got time for an intense game against Atletico, man. The more and more I'm waiting for this draw, the more and more I'd rather have Atletico Madrid in the final. But we will see. We will see. Not gonna lie, Alexa Putellas fine as hell. How far do you think we can go to the UCL? Probably like quarterfinals, maybe semis if we're lucky. What can I watch? I told you. Spanish Federation channel. Do you still hate Ronald Koeman? No, the only person I hate in this world is Bartomeu. With Koeman, I just think his attitude is quite wrong towards Barcelona, especially being a club legend. He came in at a rough time, did his thing, could have done better and didn't. Game is game. If Flick wins UCL with his Barca team, where do you rank him? With Barca figures like Cruyff, Messi, Pep, Laporta. In terms of manager, I think he jumps Luis Enrique 100%. Lookman ain't Turam. He's a different type of player. I agree. When did y'all starting? Got class in 13 minutes. You're cooked, bro. We need like another 20 minutes to get to the men's. All the women's now are just yapping. Is the first leg midweek after Mallorca? Yes. So first leg will be next week. Second leg will be first week of March. So before the next international break in March, we will know the Copa del Rey final. Sure, Barcelona will face final Atletico Madrid. Barca boy, what do you think of these Lewandowski renewal rumors? Are we really not buying a striker? There's no one really on the market, bro. Like, I'm not trying to spend over 100 on Julian Alvarez. So who else is there? I don't mind it per se, especially if he's gonna be cheap, because there's not really anything else out there. Lookman Interim. Now these fraud managed to set up a Copa del Rey final for Barcelona. Exactly, they're doing the same for the women's team. Barcelona, don't talk about this scum. He ruined us. I'm not talking about him. Shout out to the best Barca YouTuber at work. Listen to this. Appreciate it, my guy. Just finished watching Flick's press conference, but waiting for your review after the draw. Yes, sir. Match review will drop right after the draw. Lookman is a crazy ass player. Yeah. Jamal Mubarak. Give us Atletico Madrid in the semifinals. We need preparation for the UCL round 16. Fuck that. Barca boy, how's life, bro? Haven't watched you in a while. Life's good, man. Can't complain. Hopefully, Barcelona can keep life in a good mood. I'm going to Barcelona in April, so excited for that as well. Just bought my tickets for the game the other day. Would you welcome Van de Ven in the defense? His idol was Puyol, so he would probably want to move. Hopefully, I'd take Van de Ven. Yeah. Should Lewis stay or he's not young anymore? I mean, we got no one else. I don't mind Lewis Day. Which one of the Bayern or Arsenal would you prefer to play? Probably Arsenal. Just beat them on corners and you should be fine. Over two legs, Arsenal can take on all of them. Over one leg, Atletico can beat Barca for sure. Babish Shafi, hell no. Barca boy Lewandowski can't run or finish anymore. Any decent striker will work, you think? Is it men's or women's draw? Right now, they're just finishing the women's draw. Hopefully, they'll move on to the men. If the first leg is away, we can knock out Bayern and Arsenal. Bayern would be tough. I'm fine with Lewis staying if we still get Bastoni. Exactly. In 2027. Exactly. If we keep Lewandowski, I want elite defensive signings. They're saying Christian Romero, say something about him. I would like Romero, but he's right-footed. We need a left-footer. I would take Romero, though. Just in the Aru, yeah. We don't need big signings. Have you ever been to an El Clasico game? I haven't. I almost went to 5-1, and I chickened down on the price. I regret it. One of my biggest regrets in life. I found Lewis saying, yeah. Is it men's or women? It's still the women's. Who do you want in the UCL round 16? Give me Newcastle. Why not Osimhen? I had two problem. I don't think he's worth that kind of price tag. Galatasaray spent basically all their money on him, so. What's the story behind your video outro? The trumpets? A banger song. Yo sole Barça lo 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 lo. Yo sole Barça lo 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 lo. Banging chant. 1 second, I'll be right back. I wouldn't be happy with Osimhen, Bastoni, Grimaldo. I would have been happy with Osimhen, Bastoni, Grimaldo, Dumfries. That's a banging summer, to be fair. I don't think we'll get both Dumfries and Grimaldo. I think that's a bit unrealistic. But one of those two, Osimhen, Bastoni, money. 1 second. Alright, we're back, we're back. Damn, what are they doing fucking drawings, bro? Just do the draw. To be honest, Atletico by far the most dangerous team. Went to Barcelona. Once the draw started, I don't know. They got some freaking loser drawing now. Oh, here we go. They got 4 players. They got Balde. We'll take it. If Barca scored their chance and have a good defense, we will smoke any teams in Europe. True. Well, another donation. The worst performance you have seen from a Barcelona player. Gerard Martin Osasuna is the most recent one. There's been some Umtiti and Lenglet stinkers. Kunde's been pretty shit this season. Their Snagans had some howlers. Everyone in the A2 game were shit. Can win the UCL with this offense, but you can't with this defense, so I think defense should be a priority. Fully agree. Lewandowski versus Leganes last year. Was it that bad? We should have gotten Adam and Lookman instead of Trashford. Nah. How do you really think a team wins the UCL? The team who played the best, the team who paid the most? Probably both, and you need some luck as well. Yeah, man, I wanted Lookman so badly. They doing anything other than the draw? They got Balde talking right now. So probably another 10 minutes, I would say, to this men's draw. I'm so excited about Tommy Marquez. I truly believe he's going to be a great player like Bernal, Gavin Casado. More than Bernal, Gavin Casado. Interesting. We can win UCL with this offense. I read that one. Julian to Barcelona, 50 million each season for 2-year loan, and then 10 million for 4 years, 70 million package. What do you think? I would do it, but Atletico ain't saying yes to that. People calling Gerard Martin Gerard Maldini, but he reminds me more of Alba. Just because of his clearance, to be honest. That's why I call him it. Make sure if you haven't done so already to drop a like on the live stream as well. And do not forget to subscribe down below as well if you haven't already. We're probably around 10 minutes, I would say, away from the men's draw. They just did the women's draw. So usually they would do the men's draw and then that's it. But they, of course, want to milk some viewers. So yeah. Flick's press conference has ended. So we'll discuss that after the after this game. Anybody heard about Hiroki Abe? LOL, bro. He's still playing. People calling Gerard Martin. Yep. You jumped my comment, return a bit? What was your comment? To be honest, you don't deserve 30 subscribers, you only deserve more than 100. That kilometer still got 100, 100k, you deserve more than 100k. Please, Barca fans, subscribe. Thank you so much. What are your top 3 Barca players this season right now? Lamine Yamal, Eric Garcia, Frankie de Jong, Joan Garcia. That's 4. There you go. Eat a collab with that homeless looking goat Papillon. I'll do something with Papillon soon. You think Martin has potential to be the next Alba? No. What is the draw? I thought they'd do men's draw, not women's draw. What is this for? Yeah, this is the first time they've done the women's draw with the men's draw. Where can I watch the draw? On the Federation YouTube channel. When is the draw going to start? Probably another 5-10 minutes or so. They got someone on the stage right now. Thoughts on the new young January signings? Do you see any of them stand out? I really like Hamza Abdul Karimi, the striker. The rest are kind of like wrists, I say. What are you going to do your next collab with Blood Gunner Planet? I think Blood Gunner Planet kind of low-key retired. I don't think he does YouTube anymore. I follow him on IG, but YouTube-wise, he hasn't done any videos in 8 months. Since we won the league, he has not he's not done any videos, so I think he's semi-retired. He's 27 playing in the J League. Who? Hiroki Abe? Bro, look at that in my face. What's wrong with Rafinha's fitness this season? Always having knocks here and there. Overplaying. Playing when he has discomfort. That's why. Eric versus Yamal, who's our best player this season? Real inconsistency in the whole season, probably Eric Garcia, but people think that I'm an idiot. And we'll say Lamine Yamal. But I don't really hate it. Is it because of his pressing in the game? De Jong is the next Rakitic. Do you agree? De Jong's better than Rakitic. Come on. De Jong's been at the club longer than Rakitic as well. Rakitic was here 2014, left 2020. Yeah, so De Jong's I think a lot higher. I think De Jong just needs like a Champions League to pass Rakitic in terms of status, maybe. Pacifico is decent. I forgot about Pacifico. Yeah, Pacifico and Abdelkarim are probably my two favorite ones. Onstein and Tavares, they're kind of just like risks. Give us Atletico Madrid and final with Athletic Club. You with the selling of Araujo? Yes. Do you remember Kaiser Ruiz Atal, the player we got from PSG? I do remember that. Wow. Kaiser Ruiz Atal, man. Take me back. I want to see what he looks. I remember. I need to see what he looks like. He was like, yeah, this little idiot.
Clear your mind. Well, that's what I look like.
Yo, shut up, Siri. I'm not talking to you. Yeah, we signed my
Shuffling music from your library.
No.
There's nothing in your music.
Bro, Cairo is a tell. What a time. Borsa boy, they talk too much. I know, bro. I've been here for hours, I feel like. About Christian Romero, what do you say? I like Romero. I would take him. He's like an Araujo pretty much, but we need someone left foot. If it's Romero, nothing. I would take Romero. I'd be very happy with Romero. De Jong is the best player this season based on consistency and the control on the midfield. I'd say him and Eric. Do we still have a percent clause in Trincao if he gets moved in the summer? Yes. Barca, what's the best Barca game you watched? Mine was Ronaldinho double standing ovation. That game was crazy how they were playing. Ronaldinho nasty and then went to the Super Saiyan. Best game, probably the 5-0 against Madrid, I would say. Cooking Madrid for 90 minutes is scoring 5 is crazy. Wembley final in 2011 as well was great. Both in that same season. Those are the first that come to mind when we talk about, peak champagne 90-minute masterclasses. How good is Tony Fernandez? Sometimes someone said he's better than Dro. Very, very good talent, Tony Fernandez. Better than Dro? Yes. Where can I watch the draw? On the YouTube channel of the Federation, of the Spanish Federation. What are your thoughts on Lewandowski's contract? Can we sign a good striker next summer? We can, but just who? Please give me some names because I don't know who to bring in. Like, Julian Alvarez for over 100 million, no thanks. Osimhen, I think, has too much attitude problems. Let's see some quotes here from Balde. Great desire to win the King's Cup. I think it'll be a very important match for us. Great desire. We actually see which opponent we'll face. Okay. We're getting Atletico, probably. Probably not, probably. Look at, Lookman has sensational debut. God, a lot of Lookman Glazers in the chat today. Harry Kane and Christian Romero this summer. Oh my god. I'd die for it. Romero has a contract in 2029. Tottenham are very hard to negotiate, so they won't sell him for any less than 70. For that amount, we can get best on Nico. I agree. Especially with them being left-footed, I would definitely, favor that. I think Juan Garcia is our best player of the season. Yeah, he's up there. We are winning Copa Del Rey. Hopefully. Bro, in how much time teams are getting a lot? I don't know what you mean. Real Madrid getting plenty in 90 plus 8 minutes of diving. Do you remember Manu Gomez? I do remember Manu Gomez. Wow, you're bringing back some old stars. Stars that become stars. He's a young good striker. Who is? If we get 1-1, we can sign players. Yeah, we will. The World Cup draw was such an embarrassment with the clown that Kevin Hart and the Glaze Fest Awards, the PDF file Trump football fell off big time. Look at this, man. Watching this guy paint now for almost half an hour. How long have I been live for? Almost 40 minutes. I never understood why we don't go for Lookman instead of Rashford. Well, Rashford is cheaper. Maybe more versatile as well. A bit more experience. Lookman is more expensive. Lookman earns a lot at Atletico Madrid as well. The reason why they didn't sign him initially because they had disagreements over his wages. Do you think Laporta would need to bring the Ultras back to the stadium to clean slate the votes in March? It would help him. Big Samu, maybe he's cooked with our wingers. Kunde was our best player this season. Allow JK, relax. Morning, boys. Buen dia. Van de Ven will most likely happen this summer. I would take Van de Ven. Any Tottenham defender, I guess we'll take. How much time is left until we know which team we're gonna play? No idea. I think a couple more minutes. What's good, bro? How are you? Who would you like to face in the draw? Anyone, as long as we get second leg at the Camp Nou. That's the main thing for me. Oshman or Gurasi is cool. Everyone will cook in the flick system. I don't think they're worth it though. Nice try, Rex. Come on, I'm not that much of a rookie. Wait, Borsa Boy, when does the actual draw start? It's been started. I think it's going to start now very shortly in the next few minutes. We had the women's draw first, which was they've done that for the first time. So hopefully the next few minutes the draw will start. Signing targets I want in June: Van de Ven, Gurasi, and that Dutch Pedri from AZ Alkmaar. I mean, first leg is good if we win 5-0 and you can rotate in the second leg. That's very unlikely if you face a decent team. You're too smart. Big brain, big brain. When's the draw? Hopefully right now. I think it's starting. We need to improve in finishing. We saw how we are missing easy chances. If this continued, UCL dream is over. Yeah, I don't think we're winning UCL this season. I don't know how people can see this team and think we're gonna win the UCL. You remember Fabio Blanco? I do remember Fabio Blanco. If it goes, I'm worried we'll have another Barca banter era. Give this guy the players, please, Deco. If we'll about the Camp Nou, that's an easy 4-0. Yep. Hope we face Nico Williams' winning project. Bro, I want to make a career on YouTube. How much does it take if you upload consistency? Just gotta bide your time, man. Now they're talking to Marcus Llorente. It's official. Atletico Madrid draw Barcelona. Athletic Club Sociedad. Not yet. Talking to Marcus Llorente right now. We'll need 12 mil to get the 1v1 rule. Would you sell Ansu Fati this summer for a similar fee to get there easier? Yeah. I think we should focus on the next game, only not think about winning UCL La Liga this season as long. Fair enough. I will want to face the hardest team in the semis. You remember Lovido Reyes? Let's ring a bell. Why La Masia can't produce a striker, we only produce playmakers and defenders? Yeah. What do you think we can get Holland in 2027? I think the club's saving money for him. Yeah, I think he has a release clause at some point too. Gives Athletic Bilbao in the final. The LOL Athletic win MS will go crazy. Last season, the Copa del Rey, we were cooking this season. Those scrappy 2-0 wins over every team except Albacete. What do you think we can get Holland for? Yeah, I already answered that. For marketing reasons, it's good to have Basque Derby and Atletico Barcelona. That's going to be a lot of people at the stadiums. True that. This draw has been 20 minutes longer than it should be, bro. I gotta go. I got stuff to do. Alright, I think we're starting now. Let's see. I'm scared of Atletico Madrid. A local team is supposed to that? Oh wow. Just me to get there. Remember goat weight? Of course. I think we're gonna start the draw now. Alright, draw started. Let's see who we get. They got that Sociedad guy up there, the legend for Sociedad. I forget his name. Alright, here we go. Draw starting. We're going to know our opponents in the next 30 seconds. First team out. We need to be drawn second, by the way, because if we're drawn first, that means the first game is at home. So we need to be drawn second. First team out is Atletico Madrid. Alright, first team out is Atletico Madrid. That's not Ilaramendi. First team out is Atletico Madrid. Which means that Atletico Madrid will be playing away second leg. That hopefully will be big for us. Club or Sociedad, Club or Sociedad, Club or Sociedad. Second team out, Atletico Madrid will be facing. Atletico Madrid will be facing. Athletic Club. So Barcelona gets Sociedad. Barcelona will get Sociedad in the semi-final of the Copa del Rey. Athletic Club taking on Atletico Madrid, which is San Mamés second leg. Big for us. This draw one ideally. The Barcelona draw Real Sociedad in the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey. Let's see if we're home or second. Home was first leg or second leg. So we need Sociedad to come out here first. Sociedad, please. Second leg at home. Second leg at home. Fuck, man. Camp Nou first, then Anahueta. Wait, what? Oh my god, we got Atletico Madrid. I hate when they do this, man. Oh my god. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid again. I cannot be asked. They've drawn it as one per side, not who faces each other. People got their wish, I guess. But we do have second leg at home. Second leg at home, which we'll take. We're at the Wanda next week. No Pedri at the Wanda next week. Madre mia. Camp Nou and Marçdosa will take it. It's not terrible. Easy, not easy, but a comfortable final if you do beat Atletico Madrid. So, someone mentioned this earlier, but TV better. It's better that Barcelona get Atletico than Basque Derby, Sociedad and Real and Athletic Club. So, there we go. Draw is done and dusted. Barcelona draw Atletico Madrid. First leg at the Wanda next week. Second leg at home. At least second leg at home. You're right there. Second leg at home. We'll take second leg at home. Not the worst draw. Not the best though. I'm pissed though. They did the fucking thing where they didn't draw like, oh, this one faces this. They put this team one side, this team the other side. Absolute AIDS. But that means that San Mamés first and then Anahueta for the Basque Derby. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's the draw. Hopefully Barcelona can, make the advancement. We got Atletico Madrid next week, so let's see how things do go. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. If you are new, do not forget to drop a like down below and subscribe as well if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys later on for the